Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you, and I think I have to listen, because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so right, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now
see this? You cannot go.
Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me it's right.
Neighbors and the
When you
community
came to me,
compelled to
who are
scour
you?
the area.
It's you, yeah, boy.
Where does the fault lie on you?
Hey family, how is everybody doing? I came on, you guys. I miss you guys so much. I miss you guys. Oh, yes. I came on, been just watching the Nolan Wells case, and I'm getting ready to go on vacation, you guys. So I had to get a lot of stuff taken care of. And then there's my job doing what it do. It does what it does. But hey, Freddie, I see Amari's in the building. Freddie's in the building. Lisa Taylor's in the building. How you guys doing? I ain't forgot about you guys. I know y'all be like, dang, you didn't come on all this week, or what's going on? Like, SB, what's going on? You guys, life be lifing. Actually, and then my dog just tore my arm up. Had to get my dog squared away. My car been in the shop. Ooh, finally got my car back out the shop. And yeah. So I'm gonna make a lot of this up before I go out of town. But anyway, you guys, you know, I kind of been watching the Nolan Wells case and wanting to know, I'm still intrigued about what's happening to this case. And I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts, but not all my thoughts. Now, if you talk to me personally and I gave you my opinion about what's going on, then now you know. If I didn't talk to you personally, then you know, because sometimes we can put out there Freddie says, where does the fault lie on you? Yes, life be lifing, don't it? It be lifing. And we all going, girl, let me tell you, my car broke down. It been broke down for a whole week. Just got it back. Then I had to go wash and clean it up because fingerprints was all everywhere and dust was, girl. Whoo. And now my check engine light is on, so I'm gonna have to go and see if that's gonna get cut off. So thank God it wasn't my transmission or my motor. But trust me, how much money I just spent to get my car back, my check engine light should not be on. Okay? Okay. Like, no. Don't charge me like you done put a whole motor in my vehicle when you only put a radiator in there. And yeah, girl, I was sitting on the side of the road and I was like, oh my God. But it cleaned up really well, but I do need to do some stuff. Like sometimes you gotta stop, take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't go helping somebody and you didn't take care of yourself. I just felt like my car just not driving like it needs to be driving, just 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 stuff. And then you guys, and not to get in my personal life, but you know, I took this job and oh, I just wasn't too crazy about what was going on with it. I didn't want to share with everybody because it just be going. Like I just did not want to quit another job. I will quit a job in a minute. But you know what? Is hey, I didn't. I just let it run. You know what I did? Let me tell you what I did do, you guys. And I'm gonna tell you guys, we sometimes we forget. We get into what we're gonna do, how this gonna maneuver, how this gonna, affect this and this, that, and the other. And we don't stop and pray and say, Lord, this ain't working. This just ain't working, Lord. I done been patient. I done held my tongue. These people talking to me crazy, which, and I got my thoughts about the whole situation in itself. I'm going to the other side of town in the middle of the night. I had somebody follow me at work, you guys, to work. Crazy. I was too scared to even get out the car because I'm on the north side. You don't do that. If you know anything, it being raised in the ghetto or the lower part of lower, income part of town, you don't just get out your car thinking everything's gravy. Now, they done followed you. They ready to probably rob you. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're going to have to take off running or you're going to have to give up whatever, they're waiting for you to, they just was waiting for me to just stop and get out the car. I was not. I was not. I was not finna do that. And so, yeah, so I just don't even want to go over there anymore. But I didn't have to worry about it because things fell through for that client. And so therefore, I'm going to move to another client, which I'm not even going to worry about it until I come back. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not even going to worry about it. It's just crazy. So, that's how that works, right? People are just crazy these days. Exactly. So you guys been watching the Nolan Wells case and knowing what has been transpired. I'm going to tell you what I believe right now. Now, you guys know we come in here and we talk about it, we discuss it, and I don't know if you're keeping up with it, but we're going to start. I had a request from a family member, Zan. She wants us to talk about what's going on with all these black people getting hung, being hanged from trees. So we're going to talk about that to, not today, but I'm going to come on over the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, you guys. I'm going to let you guys know right now. Like I said, I got to make up some lost time because, we do pay for our channel. We pay for our channel. I think I'm paying $27 a month. So we might as well use it. We pay to come live. This is not a free channel. We pay 26.27. We were paying 44. I got a little discount because, I just wasn't feeling what they were trying to put out, like we do not go live that much to be paying $44 a month, but we pay 26.27. So we might as well just utilize this live, okay? Anyway, so Zan requested that I just need to do some research on it. She just asked about it today. So I would like, we've been talking about, all these people getting found hung by trees, and the first thing they say is, oh, it was a suicide. Now, I'm going to tell you guys something, and you guys know, I don't like for people to come to me and talk to me really just ignorant, crazy. Like, that's just one thing we really don't do. We don't go hang ourselves from a tree. We don't really hang ourselves. That's what, even when the kid, Cody's brother, Cody's mom had other kids and one hung himself or something. I just don't believe stuff like that. I just don't. Hey, Lisa, how you doing? How you doing, girl? So, but anyway, she wants to. We're gonna discuss it this weekend, Saturday, Sunday. I'm gonna go over some stuff with her, and anybody wants to reach out and give me some information about it. But she wants to talk about that, so we're gonna talk about it over the weekend. But I want to talk about the Nolan Wells case right now because that's what we've been on. And so I hear that Al Sharpton got a letter. I guess they're going to sue Al Sharpton. I don't know what Al Sharpton done said, but I guess they're trying to say, look, we're going to sue you for defamation. Okay, well, in order to sue somebody for defamation, you've got to be able to prove whatever they said is not true. You have to prove what they said is not true. I don't know what Al Sharpton done said, but if he said allegedly or they look like they did something, I've never heard what Al Sharpton done said. I think that they're just throwing some stuff out there to try to make people shut up. Because you could say allegedly, Nolan's friends unlived him. You can say that allegedly. I don't know if it's true or not, but by the looks of things, allegedly, it looks like they had some stuff to do with it. Hey, Tina Powers, how you doing? Diane is in the building. Yes, But I'm going to tell you guys, I was looking up some information about this. I had heard the DA say something about what she's going to say and the jury trying to go with a jury. I think the case has already in the jury's hand. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a grand jury information, how does they conduct it? I went through some information.
A grand jury is a group of everyday citizens that meets in secret to review evidence presented by a prosecutor. They decide if there is enough probable cause to formally charge a person with a crime by issuing an indictment, rather than determining guilt or innocence. For legal advice, consult a professional.
Now, you hear what she said? She said, a grand jury is a group of everyday citizens that meets in secret to review evidence presented by a prosecutor. They decide if there is enough probable cause to formally charge a person with the crime by issuing an indictment rather than determining guilt or innocent. Okay? Now, the weird thing about this grand jury that I was like, well, didn't we watch the whole thing on Jarvis with the grand jury? And they had social media in there, and we got to see it even on YouTube, his whole grand jury thing. You guys understand what I'm saying? But it's supposed to be where they meet in secret. They meet in secret. Did you guys hear that? Private and secret proceedings happening behind closed doors. No judge, no public audience, and no defense attorney for the accused are in the room. It's one-sided presentation. The prosecutor controls the room, presents documents, and brings in law enforcement or witnesses to testify in front of the grand jury. But it's not supposed to be no judge. I did not know it's not supposed to be no judge. I did not know that. But I guess it all depends. Grand juries can actively ask questions, request extra documents, or demand a specified witness to be called. They vote a minimum number of jurors is between 12 and 16 to 23 people in federal system. Most vote for a true bill to approve the indictment. Okay, so I did not know that it's not even supposed to have. So what was the grand jury for Jarvis? Was that not a grand jury that we watched the proceeds and then they went ahead and indicted him? It was a whole judge sitting up there. I don't know. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he said, okay, I don't want it to go with the grand jury. I want the judge to decide if it. And that was, well, that was weird because who would ask for a judge when you've got 12, 15, 20 people? Well, 12, 15, 20 people, a girl is missing, and then we're going to hear other evidence about your history and your kids or whatever. Well, let's not do all of that. Let's just go with the judge. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how this stuff works when it comes to the grand jury. I'm just telling you what I read, how it's supposed to take place. It is actually supposed to take place in secret, in private, a group of everyday citizens that meets in secret to review evidence from the prosecutor. Now, they decide if there's enough probable cause to formally charge a person with the crime and send them to trial. I don't think that they have enough evidence to send anybody to trial on the Nolan Wells case. And I'm going to tell you why. You tell me what evidence do they have if anybody's in here. You tell me, hey, Woke the God is in the building. I just told them that Saturday and Sunday we will talk about the African Americans that are being found hung from trees. And I just got to get a little bit more information about who's been found and how long and how many, because we've been watching things like that. But I mean, they're not finding Caucasian people being hung from trees. I don't know. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. So, yeah, let me get on here because I got to let me find the YouTube, and haven't done this in a long time, so you know. See, I've got
Millions of views earned. But how do I earn?
okay. Let me see if I can see the live in itself. I can't see the live in itself. How am I going to? That's crazy. That's crazy. I want to go in there so I can. Okay, I got in there. Okay, so let me see here. Uh, I've got you. I had to change woke the God because she's a moderator, and so I got you on there. And everyone found in trees have been deemed a suicide. Exactly. So woke the God, say something so I could see if you are, because we got Freddie, Tina, Lisa, Taylor. Okay. But you got to say something. Okay. You in there. That's why I was trying to get in there. You're in there. So anyway, see, this thing does. Now I can't even see the live. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know what it does. It does what it wants to do. And I be wanting to see the new to Streamland or looking to level up. Check out Streamland. Let's see here. It says description, so okay. Okay. So I think I got it. All right, I see you in there. So anyway, so you guys, Nolan, I think that his stuff has went to a grand jury. And I don't think that they have enough evidence to say, okay, who are you wanting to charge? Do you want to charge Warren? Freddie said, I said we doing the moonwalk when it comes to hanging people. We have not overcome when it comes to prejudice. Yeah, you guys know, and it's sad that we're in 2026 and our kids and our grandkids still have to deal with certain stuff, you know? They do. They still have to deal with certain, mannerisms and, arrogance. But I'm gonna tell you guys something. I don't know how we expect for other race and different colored people to treat us good when we don't treat each other good. I'm serious, you guys. I'm going to share this with you because I just went through it myself. Like, I go, I was working at this one job that I really loved the job. I did not want to quit. And I mean, it just begot where they were like, we're waiting on you to mess up. I don't want to go to work in that kind of attitude. And this was Caucasian, so I'm like, I'm gonna just move around. I hadn't done anything wrong. I just didn't feel like going through that. Then I got another job, and I was working in a home, and but it was for a black family, right? Well, at the end of the day, that man, I was taking care of his daughter, was just, oh, he was belligerent. He was rude. He talked to me like I was a dog. I literally 2 or 3 times almost just walked out the house. I'm serious. And I couldn't believe, like, he wasn't talking to my counter worker or people, the other nurses, which was a different color. He wasn't talking to them like that. I don't know why he was talking to me like I was the dog or something. Here I am, 20 plus years of nurse, and then you've got one fresh out of school, and she don't know nothing. But whatever. And I'm just glad that it just didn't work out. I'm just glad. So anyway, you guys, I'm going to share with you. I believe that this case has went to the grand jury, and they have not found anything to say. You've got to have a person. So who are you going to charge? If you go to the grand jury, who are you going to charge? You got to charge somebody. You can't just say they. They who? All of them? One of them? Some of them? Somebody did something. So who did what? You don't have the defense sitting there saying, oh, they had left the island at 4:30, which I believe that they've got some time that is not right. Like, they could have called Cito at 4:30. That doesn't mean that they left at 4:30. Oh, yeah, they did. Yes, they did, SP. No, you don't know that. Because, see, you got GPS. Your phone could probably ping still on the island. You may not be exactly on the island, but you close. So I'm going to tell you, they said that some lady has came forward and says that she's seen Nolan arguing with a person, but they were arguing about his phone. And I'm thinking to myself, she said it was around about 6 o'clock. Now, hold on, ma'am. See, something is not adding up. Because if they left at 4:30 with his phone on the boat, why would Nolan be arguing with somebody on the island? Because these boys is allegedly supposed to be gone. So why would he be arguing with somebody on the island about a phone that is already gone? Who was he arguing with? And why would he be arguing with them if he left his phone on their boat? Tell me that. I'm not saying it wasn't so or true, but why would he be arguing with anybody about a phone when his phone was allegedly left on the boat? I'm not saying it couldn't happen. He could be arguing about a phone, Maybe the phone wasn't left on the boat and it is 6 o'clock. But if that is true, then whoever has his phone, which, remember, Christina's friend went to go get his phone and they pulled up with like 8 people and the police was called. Why we don't have that information? That what would make you pull up with 8 people about a phone? Y'all tell me that. You know, if my phone was being seen at your house, let's say you lived at 1010 North Street, and my phone pinged at 1010 North Street, why would I pull up with 8 individuals to get my phone? I would probably call the police and say, hey, they have my daughter's phone or my phone right here. And I want my phone. But I wouldn't go get 8 people and pull up and say, hey. Freddie says maybe it was evidence. And guess what? It has not even been turned over to the police department yet. So, you know, it might be some evidence on that phone. You guys understand what I'm saying? I don't think Christina's dumb or stupid. Neither one. Or crazy. And she probably knows how crooked some of the people are in her state, just like in the healthcare. You guys know. I tell you guys, don't believe everything you see because you know, behind the cameras, other stuff is happening. Some things ain't being reported and whatever. And if you only knew what I know, what I see, I went to the doctor yesterday. Everything looks pretty good for me. So thank you, Lord. But I'm just saying, not everything is wrote down like it's supposed to be wrote down, you know? Some people don't want to get involved. At first, Seahorse or Sea-Tow said that they didn't tow them. And then they said they did go out there, but then they said that the grandfather called them and said he didn't need them and all kind of stuff. But you guys, I'm going to tell you guys something. You never know what can happen. Now, you know, you never know. You never know. Lisa said, hey, to God. Hold on. Oh, God. I thought somebody went to the door. Hey, Betty. Hey, Sister Betty's in the building. How you doing? I see you in the house. But anyway, if you got some kind of ideal of what you think has happened, yeah, you can put it in the chat. You can put it in the chat. There's Judge Betty. Have it been a long time, Judge Betty? I still call her a judge. She's not a judge, you guys. I just want you guys to know. She played a judge for us. She was the judge in the Cash Gunner case. So I don't want somebody to say, oh, she's a judge. But anyway, just it's been a long time. You've been good. You look beautiful. I think I'm looking at your picture. I'm not. Let me bring it up a little bit. So Girl, what you done did? You done got married? Judge Betty, you done went and got married? You pretty woman there. Haven't talked to you. She say, nah. Girl, I haven't talked to you in a long time. It's been a long time. So yeah, you guys. So if you think what do you guys think? You think that I'm gonna tell you guys, I don't think that they have enough evidence to bring to a grand jury to indict anybody yet. That's what I think. So that's why we haven't heard anything. I think that maybe some witnesses are sharing information that we don't have yet. And if they did, maybe they do have a person of interest as a not a witness, I mean person of interest to charge. And I think it would probably be Warren, allegedly, or let's just post this allegedly up here so people won't be saying, you didn't say allegedly. You didn't say allegedly. Let me find me a widget, a banner, so I can say allegedly. We used to have a banner that said allegedly. I don't know what we did with it. Create a banner, say you know, let's see. All we need. I don't know why that just did that, but let me just go down here for a minute. So yeah, allegedly. I'm trying to make a banner. Let me capitalize everything so it will be seen. E. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Scroll. Add a banner. It says add. Okay, let's see. Show banner. Okay, there we go. We got it. Well, it says tick. Let me see. It says hide. Then it says allegedly. So anyway, we don't want them boys to. Oh, so it says a timer on there. So let's see. A timer be like just show for 10 seconds, 60 seconds. Timer off. Okay. So they got some stuff going on there. All right. So we got that going. So oh Freddie said all we need is Carolyn's daughter in the live, the cash case mock trial. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't talked to Carolyn in a long time. I don't know how she doing, what she doing. I probably need to call her. Valerie. Not Carolyn's daughter. Carolyn's the one. Carolyn's her daughter. Valerie's daughter. You know, I haven't heard from her. I don't know if she's doing good or doing. I need to call her on my other phone because that's where her number would be at. So yeah. Anyway, So, yeah, Zen was telling me about this case, and I think I'm just now seeing it now. But I'm gonna get off into that case. Yeah. But anyway, I'm trying to get out of here, and maybe, oh, it just popped up and then it went away. It went away. Some kind of, anyway, it just went away. So anyway, you guys, what do you guys think about?
I want to play some dominoes.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
Say what?
I said, come and play some dominoes.
No. Your nose is still running, baby.
You what?
I said, your nose is still running. Your allergies messing up?
Yep.
No, is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
You can go ahead.
I could play by myself.
Well, I don't know. I don't even remember how to play dominoes. Philadelphia.
What do you know how to do?
I don't know. I'm live right now.
Oh.
So anyway, you guys, I was just coming on here just to tell you guys, they're trying to sue. They're trying to sue, and we're going to talk about other stuff. Zan has been keeping me informed about a lot of things, and now I'm starting to see some stuff. So, we're going to get up and running and moving and doing things. You guys, we're going to be right back on track. I'm going to get off here because I didn't want to stay on here. We're going to start trying to make our lives no more than 30 minutes. I promise you that. All right? So, let's get some more information. And nobody didn't say nothing about the Nolan Wells case, so let's just keep waiting to see what's going to happen on it. Or is these boys going to get indicted? I don't know. I don't want to talk about what they're talking about because I think there's a lot of lies, and when you put lies in like it's a fact or something, then you never know. When are you going to leave, Papa? Oh, I thought you was going.
No. What makes you think that?
You said you was going to go play some
I
dominoes.
asked you to play with me.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. He wants me to play dominoes with him. Like, I don't even think we got some dominoes, to be honest with you. Anyway, you guys, I am going to get off here. It has been a crazy, crazy day. Things just crazy. I do need to get off here and make a phone call. So, I don't know nothing about no dominoes, but, anyway, we'll see what happens. I do need to wash some clothes, so we'll keep Nolan Wells in our prayers, and his mother and his father. We did find out that was Nolan Wells' biological father, and we don't know how he ended up with mom's maiden name. That's their business. That's their situation. I'm not judging nobody. Whether the father wasn't with her at that time or he didn't know. I don't know. She said, go play with your baby. Let him teach you. No, I know how to play. I just haven't played in years. So, But yeah, I'm supposed to be at work tonight, and work is like saying, well, we'll get you with another client, which, you know what? I'm not even worried. I'm just not gonna worry about things right now. I'm going to Atlanta. I will be in Atlanta this week, you guys, this coming week. So I'll be in Atlanta, and then I will be in um, Birmingham, Alabama next week after that. So I will probably see Freddie September the 1st, and I will be in Atlanta on the 26th. So, some things is happening, and we're going to see what's going on. But I will come on tomorrow. We're going to talk about these African Americans that's hanging themselves allegedly, and all the DA is saying is it was suicidal. We do not see no foul play. I don't know. It's just, I'm gonna tell you guys, it's scary out there for our kids and our grandkids and what's happening. She said, I sent you Malaysia's first day of school picture. She goes to a private one. Oh, really? All right. Thank you very much. Let me see. You just sent it? Because I just heard my phone just go beep, beep, beep. Let me see. Let me see my girl. No, I don't see the picture. I see her name. Ain't no picture came up. I just, only thing I see is her name. You didn't send no picture, girl. Anyway, you guys, I will see you guys tomorrow. We will be talking about all kind of stuff. And yeah, Diesel scratched me up really bad. All right, you guys, be good, be safe, be nice to each other. Bye.